Hey guys, okay, this is your Iraqi Dinar summary coming to you from Maine. I'm Melanie Hinds. I'm your fastest summary on the net. I give you the summary of everybody's intel as well as my own unique source called S.A.M, Secret Agent Man. They are a collection of military people there in Iraq. They know a lot more than a lot of other people do, and they give us up-to-date information. We're also going to be live at 5, where they usually contribute. Last night's was a hoot. If you haven't seen it, subscribe, tap the bell, go to my live tab, and watch it. It's under Margaritas and Manifestations. Don't worry, I only have one, or I did then. And lots of good intel came in. It was fun. So if you want to be part of a fun group, you'll subscribe and tap the bell. So this is more information that started this morning. I covered it in my live stream this morning. We go live. We went live at 9 this morning. We're going live again at 5. If you want to catch the live updates, all the details are there. And I think I did the timestamps. I'm not sure, guys. I'm also got a lot of new memberships, so I've loaded 3 new videos for my members. Go check those out. One is specifically everything Kim Clement said about the Iraqi dinar. You're going to love it for all my new members. So it said still 3 zeros, but the format has definitely changed over here. And what he did was he provided me with a glimpse into the currency converter where they show 1 Iraqi dinar. Previously, they didn't show it like that. So again, I went into that in detail. I showed it, and so there has been a lot of movement. I think they're testing things, getting ready to do this. That's my own opinion, based on being an auditor, based on Ernst & Young has been covering this process in Iraq, and Kim Clement prophesied there to be a break in the financial system, meaning it's a new system. It's the quantum financial system that I believe is already turned on in Iraq and everywhere else. But they are trying to figure out how best to tell the public. Okay. And so the same thing, I think it's already happened in Iraq, but they just have to either release it or they've already released it, but they have to tell everybody about it. If you know what I mean. Marketing, image is everything. The way they market something to you is everything. America has its own brand. It's going to be protected. I believe God is protecting it. And I believe now is the time for the Iraqi dinar. Even though it looks really bad, they need to, tell you the story the way it needs to be told for everybody to be at most peace. And we all think from our individual perspective, so we can't see the bigger picture. I try always to seek God for the bigger picture, and he has told me everything's fine. We're going to be fine. It's going to be all okay. And this thing is done. You just have to hang on until it's done. So they're working with Italian firms now, Prime Minister. The government is eager to engage in business with other countries, not just memorandums of understanding, but actual contracts. But that is only happening in Iraq right now. Video conferencing now. Sudani just did a video conference with 3 new major projects in Baghdad. So that was cool. And then he said they do not like the outcome. There's some protesting going on regarding some of their elections. You can go watch that. I really don't like I know it's part of everybody's life politics, but I don't like it. So I don't like to report on it, and I like to keep my channel safe. I wonder who said the auctions were done. He said now 1 bank. It used to be 14 doing it, receiving cash. They transferred, I don't know, over 260 million in currency auctions. They auctioned off the US dollars. They're de-dollarizing, guys. And he said now it's only 1 bank. It used to be 14 banks taking our dollars. Now it's only 1. So guys, that's what's going on. That is just a symptom of the status of that things have already changed. Now we go to Frank. Now we go to my intel summary. Frank 26 is at the top of the list. I think Frank is live right now. I think I saw him, but I'm too busy today. Just churning out membership content for you guys. Frank 26, Sudani is working with the United States Treasury. In his opinion, the United States Treasury is sitting in the seat of the governor of the CBI where Iraq normally sits. I find this to be a catalyst to see the United States Treasury there. I'm very excited about what's going on. I'm excited too because the United States is kind of always been the head honcho, and they're the ones running the QFS. So let's see what happens. Pimpy, should he stay or should he go? There's a lot of rumors or stories about Alak resigning or him being pushed out because of his age. It's time for him to retire. That's Pimpy's opinion. Or that could just be how they're manipulating the message. You understand? I talked about marketing. Image is everything to countries when they do things like this, and to the globe as they roll out the quantum financial system. Are they going to do it in all the countries at the same time, even though the systems are all connected, right? Or are they going to do it Iraq first and then the rest? you should listen to, well, if you're a part of my member, you'll see what Kim Clement prophesied. Iraq, or one of them's going to go one at a time. So I've always said Iraq's done, probably first by itself. But everybody else has a different opinion, and I welcome everybody's opinion, just like I welcome you whether you believe in Christ the way I do or not. You're welcome to my channel. There's a lot of different scenarios. That's the deal with Iraq. You're always not 100% sure what's really going on. I think that's the deal with the world right now. With everything going on and all the plans they have for us, just mere humans, I think nobody knows what's really going on. But we all have pieces, and that's why I honor everybody who brings pieces. Militiaman article referring Al-Awlak to retirement, a legal step or settling political scores. It's been ongoing for the last few days. There's been a suggestion that he was going to resign. There wasn't any meat and potatoes to that. Then they went after his age. They said he was too old. That could be the crooked people trying to get him out. I'm just saying. Since there's a lot of money at stake, greed makes people do funny things. Trust me, I've been at the butt end of that a few times in my life. That's when people become Decepticons. Comment down below if it's ever happened to you. You had something worth a lot of money and then somebody wanted to steal it from you, right? I mean, humans are humans. There's nothing new under the sun. So Militiaman says, then now there suggests there's political scores that are going in this battle and given bad publicity. Some people out there made a lot of money and they're not going to anymore off those dollar auctions. They did it for a long time. Guys, you know, greedy people, there's no end to their amount of greed. So let's just trust that the new systems is going to make it all come out in the wash. It's all going to come out in the wash. That reminds me of a Miranda Lambert song. If you watch that song, please comment down below. I love country music. If you like country music, comment down below. Obviously, I do. I'm wearing a hat. Mountain Goat, we need more articles on the banking reforms now in motion, just as I was told it would take place. Banking reforms, QFS. It's all good. Yes, measures are being put in place, just as my CBI contact told me would happen, and the situation with the banks is going to be resolved. And soon. Yes, we all want it soon. Breitling thinks that if Iraq doesn't start making the right decisions, they're going to be punished. I think he's can't see the forest for the trees. That's my own opinion, but it's my channel, so I'm welcome to my opinion on my own channel, right? And then Militiaman again, Alack, the central bank governor, has been under pressure for lots of things. The pressure is a good thing from his point of view and my point of view. The MPs in Parliament are calling him out. There's an agenda. We firmly believe there's always an agenda, guys, when it comes to who's controlling money. Just saying. What do you think? Comment down below. When it comes to this kind of money and the money people were making on the auctions, there's always an agenda. Comment down below. This is good news from Samson. Iraq raises its gold holdings to more than 148 tons. Quote, the World Gold Council announced Iraq has increased its gold holdings to more than 148 tons. Then you got Dr. Jan Halper Hayes. She's a brilliant woman. She's part of, I guess, a small group of very intelligent people, 12 of them, that look at all the data and then craft the image of what works for the most people. So she says, I still get a lot of questions from people. When is something going to happen? Why is it moving along slowly? Murphy's Law said anything can go wrong will. That's life. We do need the financial revaluation to happen. There were documents that were going to go into law, went to a committee in Iraq, and some people decided to change some things. When it got back to the final decision-making the group, they identified these things. They were snuck in. That happens a lot in our government if you haven't watched that process. This is nothing new. Like I said, there's nothing new under the sun. Politics is always going to be politics. It was the same thing in Rome, during Jesus' day. They sent the process back to the start. That's what happens. When Iraq gets their act together, they get to be back on the financial markets and their currency can trade. I think Iraq has their act together. I think all the muckety-mucks are just deciding how best to allow the people to get their money. When are they going to allow the people to get their money? When can they do it? Let's see. When would be the best timing so that we can get them to all go to these certain places? I think all that's going on. Guys, it's a big process. It's taken some time, but guys, it doesn't matter. We hold all the cards. I'm just saying, you hold all the cards. You hold your currency. A lot of people are wondering, do we need receipts? No, only for tax purposes to prove whether it's short-term or long-term capital gains. That's only for the people who believe there might be taxed. If you think it's not going to be taxed, hold your comments or comment. I don't care. So And my friend Rebecca yesterday in the evening when I was already off with my husband, a trusted military intelligence contact confirmed that the GCR liquidity release began exactly at 3 p.m. Pacific time. That's 6 p.m. on Wednesday, August 7th, and would unfold over the next 72 hours. The Sovereign Committee and the U.S. federal government have just approved Tier 4A and B payments. This has started in Reno, Miami, and other East Coast states. What do you think? Do you have any evidence of that? Comment down below. It's Monday afternoon. We'll see you tonight, Monday at 5. We're going to keep a close eye on this. We are manifesting this. Just join us if you want to join a fun group of people that believe this is already done and are using all our spiritual chips, if you will. I'm pulling in all my chips with God, right? I've sacrificed a lot to be in his kingdom and to follow his guidance, and he promised this to me. It's part of that 100-fold promise. Have you ever read Matthew 19:29? I've given up a lot. So if you believe in the 100-fold promise, comment amen down below. This is our time. This is our season. High five. I'll see you at 5. High five. We'll see you at 5. High five. Don't miss 5. Live at 5. High five. Bye. Peace.